ladies and gentlemen. I'm really happy to be here, especially two of the panelists are my old high school friends. So I hope you don't remember all the bad memories, you just remember the good memories, huh? Especially Sammy, huh? I'm deeply honored to have this opportunity to take part in today's session, Food Security and Agriculture. I'm delighted to be back to Jeddah Economic Forum after 10 years of absency. The topic of my speech is the role of agriculture to enhance food security, promote economic growth, and alleviate poverty. We'll be talking here about the multi-dimensions of the agriculture. I have prepared a very long speech for you, but I have cut it after all the distinguished speakers who have covered most of the area. But to summarize what has been said, food shortage in Asia and the Pacific region contributed to the soaring food prices. Governments are concerned as a population growth, increase, high unemployment, arable land reductions, combined with the effect of urbanizations. Economic growth and food security may emerge as one of the key issues of the 21st century. Water scarcity in Saudi Arabia is one of the limiting factors to local food production. Cereal grain had to be imported to compensate for the water deficit. Water consumption in Saudi Arabia in the year 2007 is 23 billion cubic meters, of which 20 billion cubic meters goes to the agriculture purpose. That is 87.5% of the water goes to the agriculture. If we compare that to the world average, it's a 71% of the water goes to the agriculture. Food security, there is 200 definition of food security. One of the most recognized one is Dr. Sami already covered it in his speech, so I will delete that. But food security is the political aspect of agriculture development. Agriculture is one of the most effective tools to promote growth and alleviate poverty. To highlight the neglect of the agriculture development, we will take an example here. The World Bank in 1980, lending was 25% of the loans goes to agriculture. In the year 2000, would anybody like to take a guess? It's a 10%. And moreover, the bank have lost almost half of its technical staff in the area of agriculture development. Economical development is a sustainable boost in the standard of the living of the peoples of a country. It implies an increase in per capita income of every citizen. It also leads to the creation of more opportunity in the sectors of education, healthcare, employment, and the conservation of the environment. I'll conclude my speech. The world and the World Bank have simply forgotten just how important is agriculture and food security. The industrial world is operating about 60 to 70% of its capacity. The bad news is agriculture now is operating at a full capacities. Food security is not about food. It is all about security, chronic hunger, threatening individual, government, society, and borders. In the year 2000, there is more than 40 countries have faced riots, problems. Some governments have fallen down because of the food problems. Achieving a food security needs a policy and investment reform on a multiple dimension. To summarize, really what I want to say here is agriculture is a multi-dimensions. We got to look, if we want to look about Saudi Arabia, the role of agriculture is the corporate social responsibility for the small farmer. Many argue our future is chemical industry. That is true. Unfortunately, chemical industry does not provide jobs, and more than half of the population of Saudi Arabia are young. Now, I will leave it to here, and if there is anybody you want to know about how to invest outside, I am personally, as a failure investor in Sudan since 1982, I'm a failure investor in Egypt since 1992. So if you want to follow a step of a failure investor, you're welcome to ask. Thank you very much.